everyone looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy, in good places with good people, doing good things. I was ready, but I wasn't ready. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of the energy. But I was also like guided, hearing myself speak and other people talking about things today when I was out. So when I got my nails done, oh my gosh, the nail salon was a blast this morning. Like the ladies that work in the salon and the guy, they were all like really chatty and funny. And like, I don't know, we were having a good old time in there today. And then I went to the bank after that, and everybody was super pleasant, especially the gentleman that was helping me. He was like you could tell he was a little like, ooh, hey. But at the same time, he was very professional as well. So, overall, good stuff, good energy. But I was guided to make sure everyone understands, like, no matter what, even if you know the change is going to come, like, oh yeah, we're, going to do this, at this part of, the year. Even if you have all these plans, you still can't plan for change because it's something different. So you're going to be only able to respond in that moment. You just cannot plan for change. You can plan for what you know you would like to take place, but you cannot plan for what you actually might feel in that moment. And the little things that come up sometimes, which I don't feel like is an issue here. It's not about little things coming up. It's more so just being like, wow, not knowing what to experience may be someone's biggest part of their fear right now. Is what I'm getting. But let me just make sure you can even hear me. Boom, boom. Here we go. Let's see what you're talking about. Let's see. All right. Which deck are we going to use first? What's the title of this thing? Bye. Toodles. Sayonara. Yeah, it's this time to hit the road. Everything's moving forward. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I felt in heavy energy too of like, oh, actually, let me get my laundry basket. That's what I was going to do. Just really taking focus, All right, let me get these going. All right, I think that should be enough. I always say that, right? All right. The neighbors just came home playing music loud, and the song is stuck in my head. Like, the beat is great too, but it is what it is. Ooh, you're about to have a good time. What came out before that was that you and your new love will spoil one another. So be prepared to have a good time in that energy. There's somebody that is on the other side of these things that's facing severe loss of everything that's normal to them. Their day-to-day, will be run for them is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And it's there's this heavy energy of like your business is not their business. So anyone trying to pretend or trying to be perceptive into what's happening and, what's taking place in your life and all of that and everything like that. All they really are going to see is that prosperity is going to cover your pain, right? If it hasn't already, because in most instances it is already, if you are on your healing journey, then of course, that prosperity comes right on in over that. That's also, something that I noticed today too. Like you could tell the people who were, the guy that was doing my nails, we were talking about that, about how like you can tell who people are who hold on to a lot of tension and who just, don't have that self-love and who need a lot of healing right now. Because there were other people getting their nails done as well in the store, but they weren't having as much of a good time as me and the people that, worked in the salon did. And there was one lady whose toenails were just nasty, and I'm not saying anything personally about someone who has bad toenails, but her toenails were like bad or whatever. And a part of that is because there's, healing that needs to take place internally, acknowledging things, because I know that for a fact, because there was this lady that used to do my pedicure, and she could tell when I was having trouble in my relationship by different lines that would come up in like the striation lines or whatever they're called in the toes. But I noticed today when I got my pedicure that my toes, like the pinky toe is the hardest one, right? That's the hardest one to get to look, you know, stand in line, right? And my pinky toe is like clear, and it's like, it's a whole different toe. It used to be darker, but I used to be darker too, right? Anyway, we all had our moments, right? We all have. Someone whose pride is solely in their looks will have to face, oh my gosh, this keeps coming out. Whoever this, somebody is going to get their face burned. Somebody, it's like, I don't know if it's going to happen in an accident. I don't know, like, but their whole face. And that's because they rely on their looks. Like that's what they use to get people to be their friends. That's what they get to use. That's what they use to get people to like them. That's what they use to make people agree with them. You know, I don't know. It's just, that's what someone has learned, you know? Yeah. And a lot of stuff is picking up speed right now. That's another thing that they're noticing. Because again, people can notice things, but you know, maybe there's a Sagittarius that has something to do with this. Let me get these cards. Oh, wow. Whoever this is that's like working solely off of how they look, and that's their claim to fame, that person keeps making themselves look worse and worse every time they speak. Capricorn. Mind your manners. Yeah, and it says mind and body here, so that may be a Capricorn energy who's like, mind is always on, oh, body, body, body. Not like other people's aren't, but you know, I don't know. That's the only thing they have, maybe. You know, they don't have a brain. You know, they don't have, you know, people skills. They don't have this, you know, they don't have that. It is what it is, you know. Ain't our fault. Did I do that? Nah, that's you. That's all you, boo. This person poses as a highly religious or very religious person. Maybe this person too. There's no such thing as just watching. Oh yeah, there's somebody that's just been kind of like sitting around watching stuff go on, or knows about, you know, a lot of, you know, things that maybe the Capricorn is involved in, but there's no such thing as just watching when a crime is being committed, you know. Yeah, somebody's trying to run from that. Oh, or maybe they know something about, you know, this Capricorn may be running from something. I don't know. This person's use, this is all about this person, huh? Well, all right. The initial N may be significant. This person's use of their powerful connections to try and destroy you has caused these celebrities and powerful people to be facing destructions. They denied your purpose. Yeah, that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. Got quiet in here. What happened? They were living beyond their means entirely, and those assets will be seized for the case. Ah, that was a heavy download I got recently too. It's like these people who have obtained things, like they are going to lose those things. Like people, you know, they don't care if it's your snowboard. They don't care if it's your new set of skis, bro. They will take it and sell it so that they can give back to who you know, who you harmed. So I'm just trying to make sure people understand that. Like people are like, oh, we don't have much, or oh, they're not getting our stuff because we don't have, you know, they're thinking they don't have like extra vehicles or something like that. Like, oh, our cars have leases on them and this. They're thinking all these things, but they're not realizing what the reality is of it. And then anybody that's connected to them, there's a potential that their funds will be seized, or their assets will be seized as well, just to find out and make sure, like, okay, was this money, you know, dripping down there, and what's their involvement? I'm just telling you. A dirty agent will be prosecuted along the criminal. Ooh, any dirty agent. So there's multiple dirty agents that were working with their criminals, assisting them. They're going to be prosecuted as well. Yeah, maybe there's something to do with some impersonation. Maybe some Leo was trying to impersonate you or steal your identity. Yo, this is getting wild. You're attracting better opportunities. You better move on them quick, collective. Ooh, I got that energy heavy too, like, you know. But I don't feel like you're going to, I feel like you need to make sure you're resting. I feel like you could easily burn out right now because you have so much that you want to do and you have the energy to do it, but you've got to be like more regimented is what, and that goes for me too. Like I ain't just preaching to the choir. I noticed that too about myself. It's like, okay, one of the things that they said when I went to the nail salon is I want a specific person to do my nails all the time, but I never call and make the appointment. I just come when I get around to it. And it's not that I can't, I just haven't. And so it's like, okay, you've got to get on top of your own stuff. So it's like, if you really want him to do your nails, then you got to set an appointment, or else you're going to get whoever else. So, yeah. Also, if I had set an appointment, I would have went in earlier, and then, you know, just all kinds of things. Working more, I don't know, just, you know, anyway. But these other people are in their head a lot. I feel like they're very confused. They're like, wait, what? Somebody is literally like, these crises are really getting them messed up, you know. They're really, maybe this Capricorn is really in their head. Maybe this is this father, maybe this Capricorn's father reported the illegal monitoring. They overheard someone or a friend or something like that, or their son or daughter on the phone nervously discussing it about 6 to 10 months ago. Interesting. Yeah, that was giving maybe this person's father's gray hair. Like he was just kind of like, I gotta just do what I gotta do, because at the end of the day, I don't know, there's something about this whole energy of like, there's no such thing as just watching. So if you don't speak up when you get the opportunity to, that might be this too. If you don't speak up when you get the opportunity to, it's over. Period. Maybe someone thought that, well, I don't know, there's something with Sagittarius season. I don't know if last Sagittarius season was that November. So I don't know. This person needs to get some professional help. It's critically close to an overdose. So there's somebody also over here on this side that's maybe, yeah, everyone that's against you is starting to regret it more each day. That's got to be a bad feeling. That every day you wake up and you was waking up. You used to wake up every day looking to go and do something towards someone else. But now you're waking up every day and the same things that you wanted this person to be met with are right in your face. All that teamwork. Yeah. It wasn't meaningful. They weren't meaningful collaborations. It's like, what did it mean? And whom did it mean anything to? I don't even think they know. Because like whatever they obtained, they know that they probably could have obtained that without working against someone. And so now it's like, Anyway, they're restricted from the life that they used to know. Like I said yesterday, somebody is pawning jewelry. Nothing can undo the past, and justice must be served. I know y'all couldn't read that one, but it's okay. Everything else is going to be perfect. Don't even trip. My apologies if I'm not like as upbeat. I'm tired. I want to go take a nap or something, but I still want to cook. And that was one of the things the guys and I were talking about. I was like, yeah, I cook. And he's like, how often do you cook? And he's like, 5 times a week. And I was like, yeah, I typically, I'll cook breakfast, I'll make things to have available for lunch and definitely cook a big dinner. So we were talking and it was like, yeah, it can take an hour or 2 hours. He's like 2 hours. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It does take about 2 hours. So I guess maybe plotting out your time, maybe that's where that energy is coming from, like getting very regimented and organized so that everything can be just like you like it. Perfect. You know what I mean. Anyway, this is coming out too. Something they did a long time ago is biting them in the butt because they continue to do ill, wrong, deceitful, manipulative things for years and years. Now, this came up, it was funny because I watch all kinds of stuff. Like my feed on YouTube is so random. From like messy stories to like wolf packs in the wild, like actual like, hey, this is the largest wolf pack and we follow them, like National Geographic kind of stuff, to like, conspiracy theory stuff and, tarot card readings, of course, and then artwork and nails and just random stuff like house cleaning. So like everybody's right. But the stuff that comes up on this sometimes is so like resonating to like these types of things too. Because you can see, somebody was saying how like they went online and they went over DC and there's all these homes over there for sale. It's like a mass, like everybody's selling their house. And they were just explaining how like, yeah, all the stuff that these people are getting fired from, like, well, these people are getting let off their jobs, right? Because Trump is in, they're just letting people go. And as a result, they're having to like liquidate their assets. And then he looked also like, what are they searching on the internet? And these people are searching like extradition. That's the highest searched word in that area. It's wild what you can find out. But I guess that just leaves more room for you and yours, right? Party of however many you want. That was a download that I got too. If somebody out there is like wanting to have a big family and wondering about it, like I heard somebody can have up to like 5 more children. It may even come in the realms of like a single birth, twins, and then 2 more. But that 1 more will be like, whoa, that was a surprise kind of thing. Just clarify what you want. Whatever you want is yours. Again, you can plan for things, but just enjoy the process. Don't get too stuck to like it not happening until this time or it happening right now kind of thing. These people over here, their ancestors have removed themselves from them and are no longer including them in their bloodlines. Oh wow. I wish you guys could see, like I literally just had the stack of cards over here and I hadn't looked and this no feelings was right under it. So maybe it's because they had no feelings about what they were doing or whatever. Maybe that's why the ancestors have no feelings about what they're doing. and about to do in their lives. Wow. She's using a lot of drugs that are going to cause her mental illness, whoever she is. Ooh, big money problems. I said that yesterday. I said those minor ones. Now they want to stay around and connected to you so that you can stay in an old cycle, but that's not even an option. It's like it's too far gone. You know that, like, if you ever heard that saying, you understand it now. It's too far gone. You're doing too much. That's when they should have abandoned everything. Is when they heard the thing of like, you're doing too much and you're going overboard and you're overdoing it. Like that was the warning sign for these people to stop, you know, to stay in their lane and just chill out. Because essentially that's the only thing that will really bring you peace, is to kind of like sit with yourself, you know, because you never know, in that peace, you may attract right back exactly what you thought you were losing when you were going frantic. But y'all ain't hear me though. Yeah. Yeah, all this manipulation and humiliation will end once you know yourself, you know? That's what they're going to be faced with. That's what they're feeling like. Oh, this person tricked me. Oh, this person lied to me. Oh, this person said we'd be together forever. Yeah, we all didn't heard that and had to unhear it too at some point, because we didn't live up to what this person was expecting from us. Especially not being manipulative and trying to humiliate or make the other person feel bad. Like when you're in a relationship with someone, it doesn't matter if you're friends, family, whatever. That relationship, you're not supposed to be trying to manipulate. And you gonna humiliate the barista because she forgot your, you know, your whipped cream, or because she put it on there? Like, come on. Are you going to try to manipulate the barista to have your order ready before everybody else, even though you didn't get in line? Like, you can't. That's the type of energy. But I'm not talking about on that small of a scale. It can be. But, you know, again, these are people who think that, oh, because of my looks, oh, because of my money, oh, because of my bag, you know. That's why they're getting left. Because they ain't right. Okay? In the blink of an eye. And that's how they feel, too. That's what they see here. Like, dang, we got to drop like that? Nope, look, you live in peace. Do not disturb. Don't disturb this groove. That's all they see in here. It's the way to tell you that I'm so into you. This level up that's coming in, this harmony is going to come in so quick. Like as soon as you connect with all the things. And I get that because that's how it was this morning at the nail salon. I'm telling you, like, as soon as I sat down and then the lady was like, I was like, wait a minute, you know, and I was making sure not to like take offense to anything, but and being in that energy was just beautiful. Like, it was just beautiful. It was so wild and beautiful. Again, we was having a good time there. And then someone else came in, and I started to realize like how long I've been living out here, because somebody else came in and I had seen her when she came in, and I was like, dang, she looks familiar. I was like, is that the lady from the bank? And then I was like, no. And I looked back again. And she looked at me because she was right behind me. And I was like, hey, I was like, I know you from somewhere. She was like, yeah. I was like, do you work at the bank? And she goes, no, I work at the, you know, Children's Learning Adventure, the little daycare school. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, mind you, my daughter is 9. So this is a long time ago that my daughter was in like a little toddler place. And she was like, you should bring her back for summer school. I remember her, and blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, okay. Because I was like, oh, she asks about you guys every time we, you know, pass by, or every now and again. And she's like, oh, yeah. So I thought, I mean, that's the energy like that you carry. Like you're going to start to find out like that. Some people don't know about none of this, right? And they're going to treat you just like they've always treated you, with the love and respect and admiration. And that's really what's happening. Like that table is turning. These people thought that they could just like enclose you in their bubble and make you feel like some kind of way. But now that you've broken out of that bubble, you're in a different world. It's a different world. Anyway, hate crime convictions will take place because of the words that they use in conversations. Darky. Old hippie. You better not. Ooh, that's why you get in spiritual trouble. That's why you get in spiritual trouble. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to say nothing else. You remain divinely protected by way of obedience. See how that works? I'm obedient. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Not right now. That's the irresponsible energy. Like, ooh. Maybe there's some irresponsible energy that's rolling over onto other people right now. Oh, wow. So someone's like, okay, they're trying to rat on somebody, but it's too late. Like whatever they've done, like they missed their opportunity for like any type of like opportunity to not be responsible for it. I feel like they've like if there was some opportunity, like, okay, so everybody was talking mess about ASAP Rocky, right? Because he denied the plea deal. He declined it, right? And everyone's like, oh, you're going, but if you not guilty, then why would you agree to something that says that you're guilty, right? So I get it. And a lot of people might have even looked at that energy as like, oh, you're being irresponsible because you know he's out there, you know, in some mess. But again, that was 4 years ago, according to what I saw. So it's like people do change. People had were up in arms about Rihanna, and it's like, but that's what divine connections are supposed to do. Like, why are you mad at him having a family and being so committed to that family that over the course of the last 4 years, it's changed how he even moves and operates? That's what a divine connection does. And it changes her so that she's not so critical. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, she's this and she's this and not that. Maybe these are a lot of these people that carry that same energy that like could not grow are your most recent exes, right? And you're not pressed. Why would you be pressed over someone who didn't bring you up? Like who didn't help bring anything to the game? Tell me, show me, nothing. All you did was eat and take. Take and eat. That's all you did. You lived off of us. Yo, that's why. And who would be pressed off of dead weight? Nobody. Anyway, DM. Oh my gosh. Divine Masculine's going to be so excited about the pregnancy test that you bring one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is about somebody who's not really pregnant or is not really their baby. Oh, that came up in a download too. Okay, I want to make it clear. Yo, I don't care what the female says. I'm not with you, like with men not being allowed to get the pregnancy, like the paternity test as early as possible. Okay. Because yes, it's invasive, but me personally, if anybody ever came to me and what somebody did was like, oh, that baby was mine. Oh, that baby all the way yours and still is. So anyway, but when you in that type of energy and you want to refute it, I was the type of person, I was like, okay, I'll meet you at the such and such place. Now this, mind you, this is like 18 years ago. They barely even had the technology to do these invasive type of, you know, paternity tests. But I was willing to do it because I knew I had nothing to lose. Because I know who I've been with. And when and where and why, how. You know, and ain't no overlaps and none of that. Okay? So that's why some of these messages to these are my masculines, go get that paternity test up front. Like, I know she's still pregnant, but you can find out the paternity before she has the baby. That way you're not spending 6 to 9 months up there catering to and developing something or trying to fix a relationship that's broken for a child that's not even yours. Then you get attached to the, yeah, see? You better be so excited about the pregnancy test that you bring one for her to take. Okay? Like, I want to see it too. Because a lot of these people are not telling the truth about a lot of stuff. And if they are, great. Then at least that way you don't have to live in the limbo. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. I don't feel like that's right. That's something only that a selfish and miserable person would do. And they want you to sit there and be miserable with them for the rest of the pregnancy because they know that there's something's up. Like they already know there's, even if it is your baby, they know how foul they are. So they snatch and try to grab at anything they can to try and make it a, you know, miserable situation where it's like, oh, I can't because this now. Yeah. Anyway, this coven and all the other groups are fake. Maybe even like this pregnancy or like this person saying that that's your baby, you know, because if it's not a high level soulmate, it's, you know, it's never going to feel right. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a grandfather energy that's working with divine masculine right now. Maybe they always saw that person as a G. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just feeling that energy. Yeah. And maybe they're feeling and understanding that like there's a lot of compatibility and mutual attraction here in this partnership. Yep. And take action now. Wow. This has been coming out so heavy. And if you're on the collective side, you know what you're supposed to be taking action in now, you know. You are getting married. Ooh, I love that for you. Whoopsie. Stuck, see? Yeah, these people are stuck. See? See? The eyes shows you. Look, they stuck. A karmic baby mama or baby daddy is going to have to give you money or they are going bankrupt. Ooh. What they do? How'd that work out? Like maybe somebody's karma, or maybe this is, oh, maybe someone's going to get caught up. Like maybe somebody's baby daddy's been sitting somewhere filing saying that they haven't been giving them child support. Like that's not my scenario, but I'm getting heavily that like somebody has been paying child support to their baby daddy and they've been claiming that they weren't getting it, or I don't know, there was some mix up, there's some type of cover up or something, and it has something to do with some judge or something. That may only be for like one person though. Yeah. And there's something about like a judge is getting switched over, like the chair, like it's his term is over, or like there's some type of sudden something where they switch it over, and then this cover up is found out, and this karmic baby daddy or baby mama is going to have to give you money because they've been, I don't know, maybe they have been lying about their assets, or I don't know, they've been using somebody in the system somehow to do something. And it has something to do with a judge. Anyway, and you deserve the very best. Yeah. And you are the sweetest thing that they've ever known, the person that you're having these new beginnings with, or the people that you're having these new beginnings with, because I feel like it's plural. There's a lot of career opportunities that are manifesting, a lot of financial rewards because of your clarity about your life's purpose and what goals you want to accomplish and the things that you can do, you know. Yeah, you really are flourishing right now. Aww. Ooh, you and your person are going to be able to have kisses on demand, and especially once you guys confess your love for one another. People are needing to call the police on them. There's some type of relationship that's done or over or something like that, and maybe there's this Taurus energy that's needing to be true to their own path right now. The initials S, B, P, I, or K could be significant. You're fully covered from maybe whatever this person may be trying to do while you embark on your new beginning. Yeah, maybe whomever this person is visiting right now or messaging, they're being watched and investigated right now for further evidence as well. So anyway, collective, I gotta go hunt down a purple onion so I can have some cream cheese and lox and whatnot. So I got a nice little, what is it? Sesame seed or something. It's a Kaiser roll, but it's super soft. It was so soft. I was like, ooh, that'd be good with some salmon and some capers. And I just forgot the purple onion, so gotta go place a Target order. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form. And let's see, maybe I'll take out a few. I feel like the message is very clear. I feel like I need to take out a few, but I will. Yeah. Maybe this is for, I don't know, maybe some energy, a party of, who's wondering more about like their future, needing a little bit more, maybe direction or clarity with the take action now message. Okie dokie. Anahata Kali, your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place in your life. Your heart wisdom and empowerment is growing, and soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something significant to your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love in your life. Let your heart be at peace as it guides you onward. Nice. Ooh, this feels very protected. Sri Bala. Commit entirely and without hesitation to your most passionate inspirations. There are genius and wisdom in what you yearn to do. You have a greater capacity to attain fruition than those around you may recognize. Believe in yourself even if no one else does. It's not imagination that drives you towards your destiny, but the instinctive recognition of your true purpose. Ooh, that was in there too. Something about your true purpose in the cards, right? Nice. Collective. You are doing big things. Big things you are doing. Big things you are doing. Yo, me. I love it. I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. That's also kind of running right in line with what I was saying about that lady with the, the dark toenails. It's like, it's about how you treat yourself. Me. That self-love, look, right there on the bottom. I can't make it up. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. All right, let's see if we can get one more and go from there. That song was playing when before I started reading. Affirmation. I'll take both of them because they came out. This is your sign to take positive action. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I am respected by others. Nice. Yeah, I got that energy too. That was a download as I was going. Like, there's this energy of like, as long as you're respecting yourself and maintaining yourself, then other people will act in kind. Freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and raise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. Nice. Go for what you know. I hope this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.